is the Democratic Party, marrying socialism while voters beg for sanity. Once upon a time, American politics was a predictable tug-of-war. People fought about taxes, budgets, and foreign policy. Arguments stayed inside the lines of a functioning, constitutional republic. That world feels long gone. Today, politics looks like a struggle between the tired majority and the loudest fringe voices on both sides. Reason has been replaced with outrage, policy replaced with performance. The middle, where most Americans actually live, has been abandoned. Bill Maher, a liberal commentator, accidentally exposed this truth. He said what many Americans already know. People do not want a revolution. They do not want ideological theater. They want normal. They want stability. They want a government that acts like a government instead of a political circus. Maher highlighted something Democrats hate to admit. The party is split moderates on one side. Democratic Socialists on the other, moderates like Abigail Spanberger warned their party to stop drifting left, stop embracing socialism, and reconnect with the center. They were ignored. Then came the results in 2024. 13 Democrats won in Trump districts. Everyone was a moderate, not a socialist, not an activist influencer. Moderates won because they spoke to real people with real problems. Even the New York Times now admits Democrats moved too far left on culture and identity. Voters did not change, the party did. Maher then pointed to Gen Z's frustration. Young adults face high rent, high costs, low wages, and shrinking opportunity. Capitalism feels broken to them. But frustration does not turn socialism into a solution. Socialism has failed everywhere it has been tried. South Korea versus North Korea, Poland versus Venezuela. The pattern never changes. Maher also acknowledged something the left rarely says aloud. America already uses controlled social spending to soften capitalism. Social Security, Medicare, unemployment, SNAP, and veterans benefits exist to stabilize the system, not replace it. But Democratic Socialists want more. They want open borders, government-run industries, ideological policy, a society engineered from above. They want change voters never asked for. Then Maher mocked the fringe behavior seen at socialist events. Jazz hands instead of clapping, perfume-free zones, COVID test requirements in 2025. A movement too fragile to handle applause, but bold enough to redesign the entire economy. If it were harmless, it would be comedy, but it influences real politics. And that is the danger. Here is the truth: both extremes avoid. Extremism is not strength. It is decay, whether it is far-left socialism or far-right political theater. Extremism erodes the foundation of our constitutional republic. Stability is not optional. It is essential. Maher warned liberals, but his message applies to everyone. When politics becomes ideology over reality, collapse follows. When leaders chase applause instead of solutions, collapse follows. When parties serve activists instead of citizens, collapse follows. America is tired. Parents are tired. Workers are tired. Veterans are tired. Legal immigrants who chose this nation for its freedom are tired. People want sanity. They want safety. They want a government that performs basic duties without falling apart. America wins when it is normal. America loses when its leaders chase fantasies. It is time to choose restraint over rage, liberty over control, and common sense over chaos. It is time to be the adults in the room. The republic belongs to the people, not to extremists. So the question is simple. Will we choose stability or collapse sanity, or extremism, a constitutional republic, or a political circus? The future depends on which voice America follows. The loudest. They're the one telling the truth.